Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another 1v1 brought to you by Youth for the Star Alliance team. And we are going to be casting here a Star Alliance player who's going to be SAԹItachi, also known as Invincible before the name change. And he's going to be the red circle here at the bottom left, and he's going against DiaBoLuS. He's going to be the blue Protoss top right. And if you guys are wondering if we actually jumped in time or something like that, we did not. I just had to start the video from a bit later than the usual time, just so it could fit on YouTube. But we do have a Forge FE coming from DiaBoLuS, as we can see the Forge going down there in the low ground, and a 15 pool coming from Invincible. So yeah, gonna be Cloud Kingdom, our map, and here we can see a pylon going down there, another pylon going there, but the drone is gonna check that location. And there's a photon cannon going down there, and these drones are not actually attacking it. 4 drones is all you need to kill a cannon whilst it's morphing. But these drones do want to prevent any cannons from going down in this location, which I find reasonable enough. And the Lings are coming out. Oh, there they are, the Lings are going to be attacking the photon cannon. Yes, they are going to be attacking that, and that cannon will probably end up dying. I think it will die. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, here come 2 more Lings, and the cannon does die. This Overlord is also going to be checking the expansion, sees the Nexus, and knows there's not much to worry about. This Overlord is in its path to attack this probe, but the probe is actually moving, will probably be seen. And yes, indeed, there it is. Invincible now knows what's up. A couple more Lings now spawning. We'll be attacking this pylon. And then this one. So that's pretty much what we were expecting right here. Queens on the way, well, one of them at least. And drones are now being transferred over to this location. That Ling is following the probe. Of course, that's what the Protoss actually wants, to stop this pylon from going down for as long as possible. Now these Lings will be joining the fray here on the hunt for the pylon. Probably will kill the probe and then the pylon. So yeah, it's going to be a lost probe, but a slightly more delayed hatchery per se, so maybe it was worth it. And yeah, DiaBoLuS does lose the pylon there, has to make another one because he's supply blocked, but the Nexus is going to be finishing, so his supply block will end indeed. Yeah, Gateway Forge up there making the wall off, and we'll probably be dropping a Cyber Core. Yes, there it is. So yeah, 3 hatches, 4 Invincible before gas. And going to be a Forge FE for DiaBoLuS. Here we can see the Nexus already complete. Actually, the rally point is set to the natural expansion, but there is an undersaturation here. As we can see, you need 16 probes is the optimal number in the minerals, and he has a few less than that. But I guess it's still reasonable to set that rally point over to the natural until you have even numbers of probes in both. Either way, here we can see the 3 Lings going to be spotting that +1 upgrade. Going to be spotting that upgrade there. So they're coming out. Will it kill 1? Oh no, it doesn't kill 1 Ling. And a few more drones going to transfer it over to this location. Queen is there. Queen at every hatch. Well, this one shortly to be there. And 2 gas guys now being taken at minute 7. Will we see another one? You usually do want 4 gas geysers with this build when you have enough drones. And we're probably going to be seeing Link speed, as well as Evo Chamber, Roach Warren into Lair. That's the most standard tech route, I guess. And here comes the 2 Zealots. Usually you do get just 1, but I guess he wanted 2 Zealots. Then the Stalker are going to be rallied over to this Overlord. Maybe this Overlord will actually leave, but it doesn't really have much time to do so. The Stalker is going to pop. An Invincible might... no, he's not going to be supply blocked because 2 Overlords are about to pop. And the Overlord is actually moving now towards that ledge. Will it manage to get there in time? Yeah, he's probably going to be able to get there. No problem, and indeed, there we go. The Stalker now loses vision on that and is unable to attack. Very nice movement there of that Overlord on these Lings. Will they be able to kill the Zealots? It's going to be tough. The Zealots do have a +1. Invincible notices that, decides not to waste too many Lings on those Zealots. And now he's got a pretty nice saturation of drones here in most of the base. No, actually, that one is pretty unsaturated, but 11 more drones in production. And he's now getting the Lair as well as the Rotor and Evo Chamber. And here are the 2 Stargates, which are coming up for DiaBoLuS now, but the Lair is shortly to complete now. for Invincible, and we might just see an Overseer here or here, and a decent scout of all of this. We'll see what happens there as he drops down 3 more gates and a robotics facility here. So going for every tech route right here, and DiaBoLuS doing some interesting decisions, going for the 2 Stargates followed by Robo. But I guess he does want to get into a slightly more macro-y game, going without Robo. Or maybe he'll just all in with Immortals. Either is possible. Now there's the Overseer going in. It can actually be spotted, and the Stoker and Sentry are joining the battle here against the Overseer. It will be a close battle indeed. And I am getting talked to. Oh, busy. Yeah. And the Overseer does survive. And sees everything there is to see. The Overseer does die though. And 3 gateways, Robo is spotted. The 2 Stargates are spotted, and probably will be seeing some of the Spore Crawlers be placed down momentarily. Wow, such a huge oversaturation in this base. But 2 gas guys are going to be taken. Going up to 6 gas, and there is the Spire, ladies and gentlemen, for you. Muta is going to be coming, and we have the +1 melee attacks as well as Roach Speed coming in the Evo Chamber and Roach 1 respectively. And yeah, 6 gas guys, a Spore Crawler going down, a couple Spore Crawlers, 3 Spore Crawlers, and 4 in total going down there for Invincible. And meanwhile, a couple of Zealots trying to deny the Lings. They get surrounded though, and even though they have +1, the Lings aren't going to be able to take them down, most likely. And a couple more gateways going up to 6 in total. And the Robotics Bay as well as a Twilight Council are there for DiaBoLuS, so we're probably going to be seeing a relatively fast Nexus from here. And there we see the War Prism going in. The Void Ray did suffer some damage, but it did kill a Spore Crawler. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but they do get denied. And here comes the War Prism. There are a couple of roaches there, and the Queen. I'm not sure if it will do any damage, to be completely honest with you guys. 2 voters just wandering around. Queen starts attacking the War Prism, but the Zealots do unload, and they will kill a couple of drones there, actually. Invincible taking his time to react there. Zealots in hold position, going to be killing a few more. And the War Prism are now in the main base, warping 4 more Zealots. And they will be able to do some damage there, but the drones are pulled pretty quickly there. Queen now getting attacked. Lings are getting attacked. The Zealots do have +1. Queen is getting pretty low, and it does end up falling there. Wow, that's a pretty huge loss. Not a huge loss, but a decent loss there. And that Queen definitely very important to keep the production up. And we can see more drones and mutas coming up for Invincible. So we see that he has 9 of them now on the field, making 6 more and getting the +1 upgrade as well. And now DiaBoLuS will be getting Blink, yes indeed, and the +2 attack. A few cannons there at every base. And with the 2 Stargates, he's actually going to be able to make Phoenixes if he needs to. So I'm not sure how this is going to pan out for Invincible here, as the mass Phoenix production could be incoming. But we can see that it is going to be some sort of all-in here. 8 gateways, Colossi, double Stargate, High Templar. Wow, this guy wants his stack, I heard. So yeah, not sure what's going on here, but Templar Archives, Colossi, Stargate, and 8 gateways. Okay, there's the cancel in the Templar Archives, and makes it again. Oh, that is interesting. That is interesting. Bailing Nest also coming up for Invincible, as well as a second Evo Chamber, +1 for the Mutas about to complete. And here come the Mutas trying to do some damage on the worker line, but the Stalkers do come back. They don't have Blink yet, but it's about to complete, and soon they will be able to defend that base pretty nicely there. More Stalkers coming now, being warped in. And the Mutas, they are in pretty decent number now, going up to 20 Mutas, 42 Links, and like 7 Roaches. So a pretty nice number there, as well as 79 drones to 53 probes. So yeah, a very nice number of drones there for Invincible. Not so nice for our friend the Protoss, DiaBoLuS. Oh, here come the Stalkers. They will blink in. Yes, indeed, they do take 1 Muta out only. Actually, was that 2? That must have been 2, because it's 18 now. A lot of Banelings are joining in here, being morphed. Baneling speed not yet done, but they do have the +1 attack and +2 Muta upgrade here for the Flyers. flyer attack now being upgraded as well. And here comes the attack onto the third base. He wants to deny it, and the Stalkers are going to be blinking into the low ground. Yes, they are, but one Colossus is going to go down. The Stalkers do blink into their doom as the Banelings do explode onto them, and so many Stalkers ended up dying there, and the third base was denied as well. But more Stalkers being warped in. The one Colossus still alive, so he can wreak havoc on the Lings. 7 more mutas being produced, and a lot of mutas died in that battle actually. Like 8 mutas did die in that battle, but a lot of bases. That's 4 bases to 2 now for Invincible, and I don't know what that was, but the Archon was attacking something for sure. Temple Archive's not really getting Psionic Storm yet. He doesn't have the time to get that. And there is the Nexus once again. Will Invincible manage to deny that? Yet again, here we can see many more Banelings now being morphed. Their speed is finished, and the +2 has finished as well. Soon the +1 Carapace will finish, and that those 2-1 Banelings can really do some damage there, especially with speed. And the +2 attack for the mutas is also incoming. Do we have any vision for DiaBoLuS around the map? No, he doesn't have any observers around, so he doesn't see these mutas, but they are coming. Will be able to 2-shot these photon cannons, and the Stalkers, they want to get to that attack there. A few more Stalkers being warped in there. They blink, but the blink is a bit of a failure there, as there is a wall off, and now the mutas decide to engage on them. Not the best decision there. The probes decide to engage on them as well. That's not the best decision for those probes. And here comes the Lings and Banelings, that 2 Colossi there, and a couple of, oh my god, that just completely erased, and the Colossi also getting erased pretty quickly there. Meanwhile, the mutas, where are the mutas? They are there, wow. But this space will probably get denied. Will it get cancelled? Oh no, it doesn't get cancelled, and it won't die as well. Wow, very nice save by DiaBoLuS there, but more Lings joining the fray. Gonna try to take that down. The mutas are gonna be, oh my god, will it go down? No, it doesn't. 4 more Lings are there. The mutas gonna be attacking these probes. There are no probes there actually. They are there. Okay, there they are. They were in the gas. Okay, but most of them are gonna die. Going down to 37 probes right now, and 75 drones. And meanwhile, the Lings do manage to take that Nexus down. It's going to be basically 1 base versus 5, because that base is still mining. The income tab showing that 2,000 minerals to 200. That is not an even battle there for Invincible. Definitely outplaying his opponent this game around in every aspect. With the strategy, going for those mutas when his opponent was not prepared, or actually, that was very strange, because he could just mass them Phoenixes and be safe, and decided not to do that, and then he just lost a bunch of probes to the mutas. More Banelings being morphed here for Invincible. He is getting the +2 Carapace as well as the Hive. Wow, pretty late Hive, but he's been putting so much pressure on his opponent that he didn't really need it before that, and now all the bases are rallied over to the 5th base, and basically it's gas, the thing that's really lacking for Invincible, so he's going for the gas there. And the mutas and roaches now joining the attack here on to the 3rd base, which doesn't really exist. And meanwhile, wow, very nice roach flank there. The Archons will get trapped, blinking away, but the Archons do die, the sentries die. Another Archon does die. Now these mutas do have free reign over the Stalkers. Roaches attacking. What a dumb race, says DiaBoLuS. And that was a pretty dumb game from him. My cat would go pro with it, but I sincerely doubt it. And he leaves the game without a GG. And yeah, DiaBoLuS just got out-harassed there. The mutas did so much damage throughout the game onto this base, even with the cannons. +2 attack on the mutas was really noticed there against the cannons. And the Banelings just managed to completely decimate the number of Stalkers in that huge battle here, the first time that DiaBoLuS tried to take his 3rd. So yeah, that's basically what the game came down to. Banelings destroying Stalkers. That should never happen, especially not if you have Blink. And yeah, Invincible does manage to take that game. He is, of course, SAၤItachi. So guys, remember to follow our channel and go ahead and watch more casts that will be coming shortly. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll follow, and I'll see you guys around.